கொலசாமிடா.
அட வேலையே சொல்லப்பா.
மாட்டை விக்கிறதுல நேத்தே சொன்னல.
எல்லாம் உன் நன்மைக்கு தான்.
மாட்டை விக்கிறதுலன்னு சொன்னல.
You know about this one here? But this is the real deal. Oh gosh. So they want that mile and a half away was no fun enough, but used to get strong. Plus, hey, they get to do this. Watch me, watch me. What I'm telling all this boy. Oh God! Don't tell me what I want to do cheating, eh? I'm not sure what I got.
This was our childhood. Creativity at its best. This is a definition of Caribbean brought-up see. These are our games. Cardio, coordination, timing.
Ready or not, here I come.
And we always had time to tell our stories. Mama Glow was the beautiful, beautiful woman of the waters. She ruled all the rivers.
Oh, you see what's going on? All them stories. All over the world. And it's the same. Different people. Boy, it's the same thing.
The only reason I'm married is because my mother and them didn't have a vacuum. No, that's not why I can this.
He say, oh my God. Say, yeah, just like, how I talk? How I talk, me?
She watching left, she watching right. Then she see a hairy foot.
And had a birthmark across her right shoulder in the shape of the devil's head.
It was me telling all the stories all along.
Hi, and welcome to the 2021 Film and Folklore Festival. What is the Film and Folklore Festival? This is an interactive, immersive, event-based festival where we tell our stories through film, spoken word, music, and so many other forms of entertainment. We encourage you to come, sit with us, download your Digicel Playgo app, call the family, and let's enjoy as we share with you tales from all over the world. They may be funny, spooky, romantic, but I can guarantee you they are fun. So let's go. Come on, let's enjoy.
Papa Boy, the story. There was a rumbling under the earth, a shaking. It was not an earthquake, more like an earth awake. The forest had experienced the birth of a baby, a creature. A new hope for the animals, a voice for the forest. Papa Boy was born. As a young boy, he was called Young Boy. The animals and the forest didn't take to him too much. He who looked like a human and then sometimes an animal, so they avoided him at all cost. Most times you see him in the forest, you know, either eating or talking to the trees, especially old Tion, the oldest teak tree in the forest. Yeah, they would sit and listen to him. Well, they had no choice. They couldn't uproot themselves and leave now, could they? You see him in the forest, you know, walking and talking. As time passed, young boy's powers became apparent, and his appearance changed. His feet would grow into hooves, and whenever he was upset, tiny horns would sprout up from his head, and he was growing hairy and hairy as time passed. One day as he was walking through the forest, he observed that there was a silence, a stillness in the atmosphere. With his powers of hearing, he heard that there was a hurricane approaching. Not just any hurricane, it was a destructive hurricane. Young boy had to warn the forest. He was especially concerned for old Tion, the oldest teak tree. It wasn't as strong as he used to be. These strong winds could uproot him from the forest floor. So he had to protect him. He got to the middle of the forest where Tion was located, and he begged the trees to bend over and protect Tion. Shrubby, the shrub, shouted, "What you going on so for? It's a little rain. It's a little rain. We are a rainforest. We've had rains before, you know. Relax, Colette. Not like this, you haven't," shouted the young boy. "We have to protect Tion." Well, now the rain started to fall, real fall, pouring. Young boy knew that the eye of the hurricane was minutes away. He shouted to Shrubby, "Shrubby, I am sorry, but this is a deadly rain. I have to protect Tion." Well, he jumped into action. He started working, knotting all the vines around Tion, knotting them tightly. And then he was so agile. He jumped and he jumped and he jumped and he jumped and straight top of the trees. And he bent their branches over Tion to form an umbrella. Well, the rain was real pouring now. He slid back down to the bottom of the tree and he wrapped his hairy arms and legs around Tion for further protection to weigh him down, you know. Eventually, the hurricane passed. The rain stopped. The vines fell to the ground and the trees opened up looking for Tion and young boy underneath. The trees celebrated, but the animals were still mistrusting. Years and years and years and years passed, and young boy had finally changed. It was as if he was becoming the forest. He was the forest. He was called the Papa Boy now. Yes, so one day, early one morning, he was walking through the forest and he heard voices, human voices, and they sounded mean and evil and deadly. He listened closer. There were 4 of them. They had guns and traps. They were talking about selling and eating all the wild animals of the forest. They were desperate for money. They wanted to curry the agouti and stew the manikou. Oh, they were intent on leaving with a huge haul with their bellies and pockets full. One of the men told the others about the stories he heard about Papa Bois in the forest, the protector. The men laughed at him. Please, that is just superstition. Nothing will get in our way. Well, Papa Boy had heard enough by now. Oh, he heard enough. He wanted to get rid of these evil men with their guns and traps without waking up the forest because most of them were asleep. He thought. And then he thought he'd use his powers of invisibility. Oh, yes, he thought. And then he picked up some stones. He spotted the men and he picked up some stones and he started to pelt stones and sticks at the men at lightning speed. Well, the men saw the stones coming and they were like, oh, they didn't know where it was coming from. All these sticks and stones coming at them and they didn't know who was throwing them. They started to defend themselves. One man got a bus head, one man got a bus lip, another got a bus knee, and another one got a bus. Oops. They ran and they hid in a hole when they couldn't take it anymore. Papa Boss saw them in the hole, and then he asked the insects for help. He whispered his request to the earth. As the men sat in the hole, ants started to invade the hole. Ants, all kind of ants, big ants, small ants, black ants, red ants, sugar ants, batchaks, all kind of ants. The ants were getting in their clothes and their shirts and their pants and their shoes. Ants, and they were dusting off the ants, and when they couldn't take it anymore, they ran out of the hole screaming, ants! Mommy, ants! Ants in my pants! Ants! When the animals awoke, they heard the story about Papa Boa and the humans from Ollie the owl. And they thanked Papa Boa for saving their skins. And from that day on, the animals and the trees learned to love and respect Papa Boa. And most of all, his powers. So that, my friend, is the story how Papa Boa came to be. Crick crack, wire bend, story end.
Nancy, that is you? Welcome. Tonight is a special night. Tonight is a night that will beckon the opening to a world of fantasy, fiction, and folklore. Tonight, whether you believe or not, you would hear stories. Stories as old as time, or older. These stories, I want you to listen closely. But listen really closely, not to what is only being said, but to what you can actually feel.
Jacob. Jacob, are you with us?
Yeah, I'm here.
You sure? We could take a break if you want.
No, I'm good. I'm fine.
We are still unsure exactly what caused your loss of vision. We haven't managed to find any of the usual physical signs.
Is that good?
Well, if it's somehow psychosomatic, then that means there's a chance for you to recover. But if it's something unknown or damage to the optic nerves, I'm sorry to say that your chances are very low that you'll ever see again.
But there must be something you could do, right?
The field of medicine is forever expanding, but it's hard to say. For now, I want you to come back in next week and we shall move forward from there.
Hey, I set your phone to respond to voice commands. I hope that helps. I could get you anything? Water?
No, thanks. I'm fine. I'm good.
You remember anything that happened?
Not really. I was there, then I must be passed out or something. I don't know.
Does it?
Well, I was alone, but before I black out, I could have swear I hear somebody calling my name.
Why I didn't tell the doctor?
It didn't seem important, I guess.
Well, I ought to go to work. I'll later already. Check on you later?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Phone. Call Jordan.
Hey man, you good? I heard about what happened from Andrea. That really sucks.
Yeah, man.
Ain't anything they could do? Like, I don't know, eye transplants or like put cameras in your head or something?
No, sadly, no.
Blows.
Yeah. Anyway, I want to say that you're gonna have to find another photographer, at least for now, you know.
Yeah, don't worry about me, man. I'll figure it out. You take care of yourself.
Yeah, later. Phone, answer call. Phone, answer call. Ah, come in. Hello?
Hey, you okay?
Yeah, just couldn't find my phone.
Oh, okay. What do you want for dinner later?
Anything really.
Alright.
Yeah.
Coming in. I got your pizza. Hope you're cool with that. So sorry.
Tap giving trouble?
No. Listen, you hearing something?
Like what?
I don't know. Like something calling you.
No, I don't hear anything.
You didn't say you hear a voice just before you black out.
Yeah, but that's probably nothing.
Nothing. You don't think it's a little weird? Like those stories Grandma used to tell us?
Look, I know what you're gonna say, and I don't think talking about all that superstitious shipping is really gonna help right now, you know?
Sorry. I just thought it might help.
It's fine, just... There's a lot to deal with right now, you know?
I know. I'm sorry, but we're gonna make it work. I have to go.
Yeah.
See you tomorrow, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Jacob?
Yeah.
Forgot my keys.
Coming. Hey, so I'm going with you. Just had a long day, you know. Andrea? Andrea? If this is a joke, yeah, girl? Andrea?
Mr. Bachap! Hey, oh, you there, man? Hey, you know the usual. The neighborhood parlor, boy. Every evening I waiting right here for a kiss cake, jub, soccer bag, pen and cool, and hey. This. Hey, Mr. Bachap! Me got next one there.
they're doing in Trinidad, and it's great for society and culture's development and progression. So keep it up, and I'll be here next year.
Yeah, big up to FFF Films. I like what they're doing. I like that they're exploring the folklore. So I want to see them explore some other characters.
I hope that this FFF film does continue to do more film in this vein and to big up our culture and our folklore and let the children understand where they came from.
What?
I don't know. I'm so sorry.
I don't know.
Mr. Grayson. Kill it.
I can't.
Mr. Grayson. No good can come from this.
Please, I cannot.
All you ever hear how monkeys stop walk on two legs? Well, if not, I have a story for you. There was this girl named Annie. Annie was from a small village, loved to bake cakes, loved to dance. Chocolate cake, lemon cake, strawberry cake, any kind of cake you could think about that tastes good, Annie used to make. Annie also loved to dance. So when Annie made cake, she used to go to the local market where she had a sign that says Annie's Local Cuisine. Annie would sell cakes so that she can get money to buy she nice little dan so she could sashay on the dance floor and have a good time. Now this one night, Annie went dancing and got up late the next day. Annie had to rush and bake she cakes. When Annie done, Annie load up all she cakes into she basket and set out for the local market. Two parts Annie could take, the long part or the short part. Annie late, so Annie decide she going through Papa Bois Forest. That's a big no-no, but Annie was late. So Annie reached the forest. She look up, she look down, she look wrong. She listened to the noises, cuckoo, ka. However these things just go, Annie heard it. She got a little frightened, But Annie say, I need to get to the market to sell my cake. So Annie decide she go in brave. She say, if I meet Papa Bois, I will tell him I am not a hunter. Papa Bois don't like anybody who destroys the forest. But Annie just want to sell cakes. Annie just want a shortcut. So we going through. Annie start to go through the forest and she hearing crack, crack, crack. Branches and twigs breaking. So Annie say, but that not songing like me. Annie stop. She listen. Crack, 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 crack. She still hearing the breaking. Annie run and stoop down behind a tree. She watching left, she watching right. Then she see a hairy foot, muscular arms, hairy chest. But the head was of an old man. White beard cascading with leaves and two horns like a cow. Papa Bois. Annie had never seen Papa Bois before, but she knew that was Papa Bois. So Annie hid. Then she remembered, I have to sell my cake. So she jumped up. I am not a hunter. I am not a hunter. But Papa Bois kept coming forward. Annie take out in her speed. Start to run. Papa Bois coming behind she. Annie said, trouble following me. I have trouble. And she running. Drop she basket of cakes. Monkey was coming in the distance. Hearing this commotion, decide to watch and see what's going on. He's seeing this young lady pelting through the bush talking about she have trouble. Then he saw she drop a basket of goodies. Monkey being monkey went to see. Pick up the basket of goodies. Smell it. Whew, this smelling good. Monkey start to eat. Lemon cake, delicious. He said, trouble, delicious. Chocolate cake, superb. He said, trouble, superb. Coconut cake, oh my goodness. Nothing like it. He said, trouble is good. When the basket was done, Monkey rubbed his belly. But then he decided, I want more trouble. So Monkey backtracked where he saw Annie coming from. Went to the beginning of the forest and saw a shopkeeper's inn. Roll-facedly went into the shopkeeper's inn. Hello, good day, sir. I want trouble. Now, the shopkeeper thought that was a bizarre question to ask. Who does want trouble? Monkey didn't know what trouble mean. The shopkeeper, though, little mischievous fellow, he didn't really like Monkey too much. Gone in the back of his shop. Take a wild dog, ferocious wild dog. Sleeping, carefully put him in a bag. Carry him for Monkey. Monkey happily paid him all the money he had because he wanted that trouble. With his lips dribbling, he started to take his bag and quietly, carefully, going into the forest with his big bag of trouble. As he entered the forest, he heard a howl. He stopped and he thought, like these other creatures coming for my trouble. So he started to move a little faster. The howling got louder and louder. Papa Boy reached on the scene. Which one of my creatures is making noise? Who is harming my creatures? Reached up on Monkey, ripped up on the bag. The ferocious dog launched out at Monkey. Monkey scale up a tree. Ferocious dog below. Monkey say, oh gosh, I was looking for trouble. Papa Boy say, when you look for trouble, you just find it. Monkey break his back for a bag of trouble.
Oh, you see what's going on? All them stories. All over the world. And it's the same. Different people. Boy, it's the same thing.
The only reason I'm not married is because my mother them didn't have a vacuum. No, that's not why, Candace.
He say, oh my God. Say, yeah, just like, how I talk? How I talk, me?
She watching left, she watching right. Then she see a hairy foot.
And had a birthmark across her right shoulder in the shape of the devil's head.
It was me telling all the stories all along.
You put the water to boil first, and then you put in your spices. So put in a piece of spice, bay leaf, and grate some nutmeg into it. Long ago, our ancestors would have used calabash as their main utensil, right? They would have used it for, well, their soups and their regular food. Everybody had their own personal calabash. I remember seeing my grandfather prepare it. I was probably about the height of his knee, and he would bring the calabash in, cut them in half, extract all the pulp from the inside, and when he did that, he would then clean it very clean, extracting all that because it's really mucky. And then he would boil it, and the boiling was like the preservation process. He would put it out to dry in the sun, but not in direct sunlight. But definitely the boiling was key. And then everybody had a little calabash, and I know my grandmother used to bathe with it, so she used to call it a dipper. So it was really an integral part of like the ancestral people and the native peoples. And well, we have quite a bit of that percentage in us. So enjoying your food in a calabash with a banana leaf, of course, as your protection. That will be a wonderful meal.
Ready? Yeah, boy. Boy. Still cool, boy. Ready for them, I'm ready for... So what? Why are you still watching? The guy get falling, never see a man take a beard by a standpipe, boys. And what? You know what beard that blue, so?
Look how long you leave this place to go and vibrate.
Hey, boy, sisters. Oh, good for the sunshine. Hey, boy. Oh, little, for the sunshine, man, again. Hey, have I seen Fandom? I'll check for their back, eh? Oh, check.
I can't take this nonsense no more, no? You see, you had to leave this place. I have enough of this. You had to leave. And you see, furthermore, when you're leaving, rest that bread on the counter and just close the door on your way out.
I am the buck, I come for good luck. What you say? You want real girl to walk? What? You want real money to spend? Just know I was something in the end. I am the buck, I come for good luck. What you say? You want real girl to walk? What? You feel that I is your friend? Just know I was something in the end. You see, every time the clock strike 3, just bring milk and honey for me. Cause if you don't do that, it ain't gonna be free. I just get in a real frenzy. What? You get money and smile same speed. I come and take away your dust slash. If you don't feed me on time, you ain't gonna like your life, and everything else go be mine. I am the buck, I come for good luck. What you say? You want zest and pop? What? You want real money to spend?
Boy, extra sticky. Boy, piercing on good. Kiana, but you got to me, you from the Caribbean and you never try your hand at me, can I kite? And I see this kite here is a mad bull. It gonna be the noisiest one in the sky. God. Well, the cat right now is floor more than water. Eh? Oh gosh.
கொலசாமிடா.
அட வேலையே சொல்லப்பா.
மாட்டை விக்கிறதுல நேத்தே சொன்னல.
எல்லாம் உன் நன்மைக்கு தான்.
மாட்டை விக்கிறதுலன்னு சொன்னல.
Music sweet, music sweet. Oh na na na, the one who invented music got to be terrific, got to be the one who created the sun and the trees, rivers and seas. So talk for my sweet Caribbean breeze. Feel the love when the wind start blow through the leaves. Nobody leaves with a low. Stay high, beg to come back, please. Tourists all over the world feel a natural mystic in a place that's so simplistic, but the culture so damn eccentric. And with the scars that we show from history, is a mix of the world that define way. But it's the next kind of beat that we beating, and now we strengthen with palms and feet in. Thank God we can tell this story, and now we live see the joy and glory through the songs of soca that build we. Now everybody sing it out in a victory.
We would love to thank our sponsors, Mariposa Cafe, Kiss Baking Company, Swim Call, the San Fernando City Corporation, TTT, Exim Back, and our distribution partner, Digicel.
My lady, your body is unnecessary. My lady, your body is unnecessary. My lady, your body is unnecessary. My lady, your body is unnecessary.
Fine lady, your body is unnecessary. I'm ready. Anything that you want, I'm ready. Oh, you link up, fire girl. Oh, supposed to give me body non-stop. One more tonjo, and one more tonjo. Spend the money non-stop. Fine lady, your body is unnecessary. Fine lady, your body is unnecessary. Oh, sorry, oh. Fine lady, your body is unnecessary. Fine lady, your body is unnecessary. Oh, sorry, oh.
My lady, Rora, oh, take it slow. You got to take it easy on the boy. Mama, me go, look at me. Tineka, you savage, oh. African beauties, your body is unnecessary. Fine lady, your body is unnecessary.